Hello there, beautiful Scorpio. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about March. March is going to be a good long month. It has 5 weeks in it, so we'll have 5 columns when I lay them out. We're going to cover a lot of territory. We're going from February 26th to April 1st. So I'm programming these cards for you, Scorpio, and we will see what comes up. I have a couple of messages for you. The first message is kind of general. It's everybody's getting it. And it's talking about how we've had a lot of losses. People are moving on, and there's a lot of them. And so far this year, there's been really a lot of losses. I'm programming these cards for the end of the video when we go into the in-depth on the very first week of February. All right? So let's program these cards for you, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that message I have. So, set those aside, get into this. All the cards are going to face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. But yes, the losses we've been experiencing this year already, so many. There are some that will seem very much like they were too soon. People left too soon. And I want you to understand and comprehend the truth, which is the impact their spirit was intended to have for us, with us, on the earth plane was exactly right. Okay? Whatever they did, whatever they needed to do was done. Okay? They didn't go too soon. They are where they belong, and they are happy. It is an interesting truth that we, the sufferers on the planet Earth, the survivors, so to speak, we feel all the feelies and all that stuff, and we look for meaning, and we look for answers, and we look for people to blame and all that stuff. It's not going to change what happened, okay? So just kind of allow it to be what it was, and realize that whatever they did that was so amazing is what we need to carry on with our own lives, and apply to how we interact in the world, so that we spread the love, right? So just know that not every impact is supposed to be monumental or forever. And I've always thought that there's a grand possibility that I could be hit by a brick next week if all I did was smile at this one person before they went and did a mass shooting, right? So that's pretty outstanding on all fronts. It doesn't mean that's what I'm talking about or whatever, but I'm just saying, hey, that's what it's going to be. The other message I got for you individually, Scorpio, was that you're all teachers, you're mentors, you are educators, you are people who share what you know on all fronts, whether it's business, personal life, work, obviously, all these things. Those are about 2 different versions of both. So, fact is, whether it's at home or in your work life, your professional life, you are sharing your knowledge and understanding in all ways. And I don't know why they've been asking me to tell you this, but the word integrity is huge. Okay? Especially this month, I want you to take integrity and stick it in your back pocket and go, okay, we're going to do everything here with integrity. Every little thing I do is going to have integrity about it. Some of you will need this more than others. Others of you are going to be like, I live in integrity every single day of my life. You're full of cuckoo, and that's okay. Congratulations. So for those of you who are learning about integrity, put it in your back pocket. Learn about what that is. Learn why you need to be with integrity. And integrity is all about being able to go to bed at night and knowing that you did good things and nobody got hurt, okay? That's living with integrity, in my opinion. I'm sure there's a proper definition of it, but I think that's a pretty simple version. Let's get into this, okay? So we're looking at February 26th through March 4th. We have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is here talking about how whatever you're getting into this week, you need to not share about it too much. If you give your knowledge away in this moment, you're giving your power away. And we don't want you to give your power away, because somebody else will pick up the information you have and use it instead of you, or because they're not living in integrity. Oh, okay, so careful who you're hanging out with, and don't share your jewels, all right? Keep them for yourself for now, all right? The Lover's card is here talking about how indeed your partner in crime is going to be getting in the way of whatever you're doing. So chances are good that when whatever you're doing here, that's part of your power, your little power situation here, you manifesting more control or stuff like that, they may not be 100% on board with it. So maybe they hoped you would do less instead of more, and it looks like you're adding more to your repertoire. So with that more up here, your partner in crime is going, we really want to do home more. So it's not that they're not on team you, it's that they're on team us, and they want to see you more on team us than you. So keeping those things in mind, we have the Ace of Swords here. Oh wow, yep. Your solution is to accept the responsibility. You have the gift of responsibility and power coming to you. You're going to be handed a key of some sort that will be integral to you moving forward, but also having more stuff and more responsibility. You're not going to be in a position to F it off and do whatever you want to do. This new responsibility is going to have you stepping up and creating a new schedule for yourself to fulfill your obligations. No wonder team us is not so team us right there. So hang in there, and we will go in depth in this at the end of the video. But I'm going to move on to the 5th through the 11th. Justice is here, and it's talking about how you're going to be working on trying to make things fair and right. So you're going to be working it out, trying to give as much time at home as you do at work, so that you can, balance the two and be on point within and on everybody's good side. Try and do a little people pleasing. Not a bad thing all the time. You're just going to smooth out the rough edges, okay? Knight of Cups. There will be needing to fight for your heart's desire. So, yeah, your heart's desire is blocked right now. You are not going to be able to probably appease your partner in crime right now. No matter how much you're trying to keep it balanced, it's not going to be very easy. And it's only the first week of you having all this extra responsibility, so you're going to have to do a little extra at the work front without being around the home front, and that's probably going to make things harder. Fighting for your heart's desire isn't really going to work out. It's going to get blocked. So as much as you're trying to balance it, it's not working out very well. The Queen of Cups is your solution. This is a gal pal, a feminine energy person who is emotionally based, who can listen to you, talk about what's going on, and commiserate about the situation, and realize that, hey, there are ways to do this. You can have little mini dates. You can work out finding new ways to connect. All right, having little mini dates. Meeting up for lunch and stuff like that. You'll find ways and solutions in this, all right? So that's good. You're going to find, she's going to help you find many solutions, all right? So let's move on to the 12th through the 18th of March. We're looking at the Chariot. The Chariot is talking about movement. You might take a vacation. You might be on the road. You might be moving from a location to location, home-wise or work-wise. There could be a lot of that changing, right? The Emperor is here saying that your foundation is at issue. So something about the house, I think, will be happening. There may be something going on at the house where you cannot be in there while it's happening. So you'll have to split. Maybe for a little brief period of time. You're going to disappear for a little time. You know, you're going to do something toxic to the house and you got to go. They're going to tent it for termites or something like that. You're going to split the house. You're going to disappear. You're going to not be there. But as a result of all of this, there will be a financial windfall. The Ace of Pentacles is here saying you're going to get paid. Someone is going to pay you to split. Haha. Well, I don't know. I don't know where you live or what's going on, but maybe they'll ask you to leave so they can do some filming in your neighborhood and overnight, and you won't have to be there, but you'll get paid for not being there. Haha. And they can do whatever they want. So this is good. This is another option. These are possibilities that are happening here. I see at work, this could also be something happening at work. The foundation of the work is needing you to go and do a location gig, go teach somewhere else for a few days because something is happening in your classroom. And yes, there will be money to compensate you for this frustration. All right, so excellent. It's an interesting week. Aha. All right, Scorpio, let's look now at 19th through the 25th of March. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is your lady who's thinking about the money, paying attention to the bills, paying attention to where it's all coming from, where it's going to, and how you're going to get there, and how in a partnership this is all pretty different, and you have to pay attention to everybody's stuff, balancing it out, right? It looks like the Two of Pentacles is where you're blocked, so keeping it balanced isn't so easy. Keeping an eye on what's going on. Pay attention to all the places things come in and go out. Figure things out. Decide some things. Choose new goals. Come up with a plan. All right? When you do, the Four of Cups is here talking about how you are in fact going to have the foundation of your heart will be fortified. So this is a really nice turnout after all of the stuff going on over here with contention about where you are, what you're doing, and all the responsibility you took on. I feel like this little mini vacay or this changeover has actually benefited your relationship in some way because your foundation of your heart is getting better. I feel like you're feeling more comfortable within your relationship. Things are settling. I mean, it takes a few weeks when you get a brand new job to like go ahead and figure it out. So good. But yes, staying there in that place, understanding your finances and keeping it, do your best to keep it balanced, okay? All right, things are getting kooky. If it's not balancing, it might have to do with what happened at the house, right? Sorry. So here we are, we're talking about your financial foundation, the final week of March, 26th through the 1st. Your financial foundation is at issue this week. We've been talking about it, yes, and now we have the Ten of Wands where you're blocked. So you can't just take your ideas and go. You have to stay. Wherever you are not able to afford leaving the situation. You can't afford it. So, gonna have to make the best of the situation that you're in, all right? This is a karmic lesson for you. You have made a bed, and now you have to lie in it. And whatever this is, the Wheel of Fortune is here to say, you know what? This is what's going on. You've worked through this karma before, but you're in this again. The karma has come around. You are in a position right now where you need to accept and appreciate the fact that you've laid good karma in most cases. I think this is that whole integrity question, right? and it's going to come now due. All right. So this final week, your financial foundation and your inability to run away is going to come up and put your karma in place. All right. So all your integrity, if you've done good integrity all month, this is not going to be a big deal because you'll have people supporting you while you go through your situation. If you've had poor integrity, you're not going to have the support you hoped for, and it will be more difficult. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside so that we can get into the in-depth reading for the first week of March. Let's look at it. We have these, and we have, this is the Animal Wise Tarot from last month. We are going to play with them some more and see where we get to. All right. These are by Ted Andrews. He's great. So let's look at this. We have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is saying, oh yeah, you needed to not tell anybody about this new responsibility. Someone's handing you some new, you've got some irons in the fire, some possibilities, and you're going to keep it to yourself because you're not sure everyone's going to be on board. The Empress is here, and Dolphin, okay? The Empress, creativity, fertility, and promise. Boom. You can have anything you want once you put the energy out there, all right? Creativity, fertility, and promise. So whatever it is you're hoping for and dreaming of is going to come through, all right? And the Ten of Wands is showing up. Tortoise, movement through pressures. Movement through pressures. The Ten of Wands is a wonderful card about you taking your ideas and going on the road. You're like picking up all your ideas. You're going to take them and share them somewhere else. Awesome. It looks like there's a big change happening. If that's what you want, you're manifesting a change. Big time. Your partner in home is not 100% on board with this. They are standing in the way going, oh, really? If you get involved in something brand new already now, I mean, we're not going to see each other anymore. And that's going to be kind of a, I wanted to see you more. So pay attention to that. That's going to be a lot, all right? The Page of Cups is here. New information. Caterpillar, good luck, and new birth. Caterpillar, good luck, and new birth. Also blocked, okay? So just be aware that new information about something you really care about is not going to be coming through, or it's not going to, when the information comes through, it's not going to be helpful, all right? It's going to be, I feel like, about things that you're going to be missing. You might getting a little bit of FOMO, fear of missing out. But this is something that's there, and it will be information about things that you would like to be a part of, but maybe not be able to be a part of, all right? The Eight of Cups is here. The ant working for the greater good. There it is, the ant working for the greater good. It's also stepping up into the blocked department right now, so you're going to have new information about things that you want to get involved with, and other information about ways that you could be helpful, but you may not be able to get involved with because it may not have to do with your dreams and goals. Your Empress, your manifestation of what you really want, and you taking your ideas and going to some other space. All right. So this is a lot of things happening all at once, along with the Ace of Swords here saying, here's the big box with a bow on it, full of more responsibility, new opportunities, new power, new everything, and it's a big bow. There you go. Just what you were hoping for, and it's a lot. So here's the Three of Wands, Salamander, unique inspiration and aid. So you're going to get help from another outside source that you weren't expecting, and that is also you remembering, of course, that it's, I think, somebody from the past. Something you've learned from the past will come to play, and you'll have a chance to remember and take those lessons from the past as you move forward, okay? So allow that to be good information that applies and helps and is good for you, all right? The Seven of Swords is here, Magpie, proper use of secret knowledge. Boom. Proper use of secret knowledge. You will have insights and understandings about what's going on here. There will be some subtext to it as they hand you this new responsibility, as in, we trust that because you've done all this stuff before, you're going to be able to work it out. And we've had some issues ourselves, so that's why we're handing it to you. Goodbye. Meaning, and yeah, so you have prior experience and knowledge. This is something you asked for. You manifested this, though. So as you manifested this, this is new opportunities and in a different way, so that you can present in a different way. This is exciting for you. Just kind of work on smoothing out the things at home so that it doesn't seem so much like you wished to not be there. And they will hopefully come around. All right. So thank you again, Scorpio, for being here. I appreciate you very much. Like and subscribe as needed. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And we will talk next about the 5th through the 11th. Thank you.